Assalamu alaikum, hi viewers, how's everyone today? Today's not a cooking vlog. We're visiting Midland Safari Park. It's in Bewdley, England. This is 200 acres of land. We're just entering in to get our tickets. This is the first look. They have two sets of car park. We've actually parked in the first car park and they have a tent and toilets. We're actually in the tent having our breakfast. We packed all our breakfast and lunch. They have a beautiful tent area with lots of seatings. This is the entrance to the drive-through as we go to see the animals. You can see all the animals close up. They come right to your car. I'll first explain on the ticket prices. Until the 8th of November 2019, that's this year, the adult ticket fee is £24. The child is 19. For students and seniors, it's £22. If you book this online, you do get a discount. So make sure you book it online first before you go. Just allow 1 day is enough. You get like 20% off. So it's actually a good bargain. The ticket price was £24, but I think we paid £20.40. So it makes a lot of difference if you go in a large group. Plus, they give you a free ticket to all paying guests, so we can return to the park within the same season. So that's before November. So if you look at it that way, it's well worth the price. But it's a separate charge for the theme park. We can go in there, it's just to get on the rides. So if you're a ride lover, do get a separate ticket. I think that's about £13. You can check on the website. See all the animals, they're like eating off your hand, so you can actually feed them. I didn't put my hand through because they're gonna get all their salivas on. There's a rhino walking in front of our car. The park was opened by the founder, Jimmy Clipperfield, on 17th April 1973. At the time, it hosted a few ex-circus animals. Earlier, the park had a dolphin area where the sea lions are now. In 1970s, the park had a boat safari. That's to keep with the fashion at that time. And then later on in 79, they made a little narrow railway. So it was like a railway safari. Now it's a drive-through, so we can take our cars and see the animals right up next to us. The park holds over 165 species of exotic animals. Along with other attractions such as a small theme park, the safari park contains a large group of white lions, cheetahs, hippos, and meerkats. You can see all the deers. It's like a little nursery group going on there. There's all the small deers in one side and the adults waiting in the other. The drive-through actually would take you 2 to 3 hours. I think we spent just about, say, 2 hours or 2 hours 10 minutes. I actually had to cut a lot of scenes and fast forward a few scenes because I had so much of footage. Don't want to bore anyone, so I tried to make it as short as I can, but it still turned out about 40 minutes. They have a lot of security, electric fences, so you can only go at certain areas at once. They only allow us few cars, especially where the lions are. These are wild dogs, I think. This is a nice waterfall for the lions. Hope you can see they're actually chilling at the top. They have a little water display here. These are the white lions. They're all facing the other way. It was really hot that day, so I think they're all tired, just taking a nap. There's zebras now coming towards us. They look so beautiful close up. The hair is like a brush. I don't think the cameras made justice, so you have to see it in person. I'm not even sure what this animal is called. It's like a cow, but it's got pointy horns. You can see the track is just going round and round, but as I said, it's a 200 acres of land. I don't think it covers the whole lot. They do have a lot of parking. They've got separate sections for everything, so it's a large area. There's a rhino. I was happy that they weren't in a mood, because the size of that, they can knock down your car. There's a little pond with loads of ducks and a deer. a tiger. It's taking a nap as well. The cars were taking their time. They stopped to look at the lions and the tigers. Hope you can see the tiger. This is a white tiger. Happy they were fenced up, so they can't come near a car. But I think all the lions and the tigers were very lazy that day because all of them were just taking a nap. There's one. It's watching us. This was actually really nice and fun. We didn't even know 2 hours went, so it just flies. But at some point they tell you to close all the windows. You can't open them where the wild animals come. So at that point it was really hot. Otherwise I think it was okay. Some places we need more time, but there was so much cars, so we had to move forward. There's one rolling around. You can see the camels, they've got 2 bumps. I think if we ride them might be a bit safe because we can't fall front or back. They must weigh over 200 kilos, they were really big close up. There's little kids. The park keepers were really friendly and they were always alert. You can see them in the jeep. If the animals are blocking the way, they make them move a bit. They like to stand on the road in the middle especially. There's someone teasing the camel. Hope you can see the lashes, it's really big. Maybe this one's a female. Sure how the camels are keeping up with this climate because mostly they're in hot places. You can see they've got really thick skin. There's big slopes, so it's going up, down, up, down. There's the animals, elephants playing. We actually only saw a few animals. I think there was about 5 or 6. There were electric fences and gates everywhere. At some point, they only let about 10-12 cars at one point, and then you had to wait for the other gate to open. There's some cows taking their nap. There were big buffaloes as well, and deers. Actually, the day before, this is a Saturday, Friday was raining, so we weren't sure how this day was gonna be, but I think the temperature reached up to 21, so the weather was on our side. We're just entering the giraffe side. I think the zebra is really itchy, scratching itself on the fence. Here are some giraffes. They're actually so big. Just the body must be like 2 cars stacked on each other. Then there's the neck. They were also eating off people's hands and putting their heads through the sunroof. That was a baby one. The animals were really friendly. They were just looking for food, so they weren't making any trouble. There's big buffaloes. You can see it just put its head through the sunroof. Comes another one. I think they've got some food hanging on the tree. Sorry about the bouncing, it's an electric fence. We've come to the car park again. So I had a little break, had lunch before we go into the theme parks and to see all the other attractions. It was about 1:30 at that time. There were a lot of staff guiding everyone where to park, so as one section gets full, they direct you to the other. They had a little trading area as you go through the main entrance. So I had a few shops, gift shops, food. We're just inside. They have nice sculptures. Those were the sculptures of African animals. As we come in, first were the dolphins and playing about. They were actually swimming, floating upside down. Opposite that was bats. It was like a twilight cave. This is the other side to the dolphins where we can stand. There's a lot of reflections, so sorry about that. You can see the visitors. The glass was a bit dirty on this side, so we can't see really clearly. Here are the dolphins. I think they're scratching themselves. There's one standing alone. They had individual houses. They were made out of wood, like little sheds. I thought normally they have igloos, but these are a bit different. This is Twilight Cave. It's a walk-through exhibit for free-flying bats. Hope you can see there's two hanging there. This place actually stunk, so it was really bad smell. This is another exhibit with little animals, frogs, reptiles. Ants. Hope you can see them. We can't zoom in, it's actually going out of focus. There's different kinds of beetles. This is actually a fish. It's got hands and feet, which is a bit different. They've got a big tank for this one. So this was a little aquarium. They've got a mini aquarium set in there with tiny fishes. Very colorful, but inside was a bit dark. More reflections. Hope you can see all the fishes, especially the twilight cave where the bats were. I couldn't really see anything except those two bats which were hanging. But I was a bit scared they might poop or something, because there was visitors standing right at the bottom of that and taking pictures. As we come out the aquarium, they had a little pond with fishes. This is actually the start. So where all the exhibitions are, you can see the names. They had something called a Discovery, one for birds. I actually didn't go in the birds one because the kids wanted to get on a ride. We actually went as a family, so we went with my cousin's family as well. This is Ice Age. They had a volcano effect. You get moving animals. So animations. Some looked very realistic. This is the Ice Age section. As you can see, all the big mammoth. There's my husband taking a selfie. They actually had the Ice Age opened in 2018. This is actually the largest, UK's largest attraction. Same with the dinosaurs. This is called Land of the Living Dinosaurs. This opened in 2015. This is also a UK's largest animation dinosaur attraction. They've actually set it like it's a jungle. You can see all kinds of dinosaurs in here. The long neck ones are vegetarians. This is actually a fun place to go with children. So children would have a lot of fun. You'll need the whole day. So you can't just come for 2-3 hours. A full day is not enough actually. We came in the morning about 11 or half 11, I'm not sure, as we entered in. And we left about 7. It was nearly 7:30 when we went outside the gates. They had the ticket office. We were waiting outside and there's little ducks. So if you have older people or someone who can't walk as much, there were seats everywhere, so you don't need to worry. This is one of the rides. This is a small theme park, so you can't say there's giant rides. There's loads of rides for little kids and few for adults. Just a selection of rides. That's one of the big ones. It's a merry-go-round. I didn't actually get on the rides this time. Here, I've been on this one in Blackpool. It's actually a bit larger. They had little game rooms, casinos. A little Teletubbies ride. This is another merry-go-round, I think. This is the view from the casinos. There was 2 water rides and loads of games where you can play and win big dolls, toys. Roller coaster. They also had bumper car. So even though it's a selection of rides, I think they've got all the best ones in. There was actually much more to see, but we didn't have enough time. I didn't go into the birds one, and there was an African village. The African village is an walk-through area allowing visitors to see a model house, and you can also see goats and sheep. This is one of the water rides there. This is the reptiles section. They had loads of different reptiles and snakes. I hope you can see near the glass. They had cobras, python, water snakes. All the creepy crawlies were there. Little poisonous frog. There's one at the back. They were actually very calm, minding their own business, so there was no trouble. But it still was scary even to watch. I'm not a very snake person. Last was a big snake. I don't know what that snake is. It must be like 15-16 foot long. There's one in the water. Next they were explaining about a python. So it was like a little show. This looked black, but it says green anaconda. Here we are. We actually sat on the last bench. In case the snake escapes, we can run away. We didn't watch the full show. We had to